How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jake and you are watching Dude Ranch DIY. I just got done putting the dumpster can on the back of the old International truck. We're gonna go pick up some mulch. Let me show you what we're mulching. Hey Louie, come on buddy. Let's go show him what we're gonna mulch. Come on. All right buddy, come on Lou. What are we gonna mulch today, huh? All right guys, so if you guys have been following along on the community tab of the Dude Ranch YouTube channel, I made a post, I think it was like last week at some point, maybe last weekend. Sarah and I spent pretty much every day after work and a good portion of the day on Sunday weeding this massive bed. Now this bed, when we first moved in, I think actually in the very first video that we were here, I have a couple clips of us blowing out this bed and it was just totally overgrown, overrun. We have this massive oak tree here in the backyard and this house had been rented for the past 3 years by the owner that we bought it from. So they clearly didn't care too much about the landscaping. The landscapers were kind of doing the bare minimum. There were a ton of acorns and little oak saplings, maple saplings, bittersweet, you name it, it was in here. And it just looked terrible. So Sarah and I finally decided that we were gonna bite the bullet and weed this entire bed, which we did. Painstakingly, by hand, no motors or anything, which is partially why I didn't film it because it was pretty boring. So Louie and I are gonna jump in the truck and we are gonna fill up the dumpster can with as much mulch as we can fit. We're getting a great end of the year deal here. And my father is actually gonna be driving up a little bit later to help spread it all. We're gonna use the tractor, the truck, gravity's gonna help us, so should be a good, fun-filled day. It's got a whole throne, huh, Louie? Yeah. All right, let's go get this mulch. Alright guys, we got everything loaded up in the big tool rack. And that thing's awesome. Just back right up to the shed and put all my hand tools that I'll need in it. The truck's in position, tarp is down, bucket is on. We are ready to spread some mulch. My father should be here momentarily. I'm gonna grab the backpack blower and do one final little blow of this area here to get all the leaves that fell fell down out of the bed before we start spreading the mulch, and we should be good to go. All right guys, we got the bed all blowed out. It's looking good. Not too many weeds have started to pop back up yet. In fact, I didn't see many at all, which is great. So I'm gonna hop on the Kubota, get the first load of mulch of many. We got 11 yards here, and I think about 6 of these buckets equals 1 yard. So it's gonna be quite a day. Let's go. Okay guys, my dad just got here. Dad, say hi.
Hey gang, how we doing?
And as you can see, we got this first section all spread out, or at least I did. My dad's touching up the edges now. We're gonna try and keep it pretty light on these daylilies and stuff here so as not to cover them up completely, because they need all that last bit of photosynthesis they can get while it's still warm out for next spring. But it's going well. This hill is proving to be a little bit of a challenge. It's kind of uneven. It's probably hard to tell, but it's sloped this way a little bit, like to the left. We got that rock in the center. So I got to be careful backing up it with the tractor. But so far, so good. It's definitely a lot easier than using a wheelbarrow. I'm hoping that we have plenty of mulch. I think we should. If not, I might have to run back and get more, but we're spreading it down thick. I want to do it as thick as possible, like 3-4 inches. Try and keep all of the weeds down. So we're gonna keep chugging along here. right, guys, we are getting down to the end of the truck here. Got probably 3 or 4 more scoops in there, then 1 or 2 on the tarp here. But this bed is looking great. Dad, what do you think? I think you have the harder job.
Yeah, but I'm the older guy.
Yeah, you got to stay spry, right? Hold on, guys. Let me shut off this music here. We got a new speaker yesterday. I don't want to get in trouble by YouTube there, but yeah, the speaker is awesome. It's got all different lights and stuff. It's fully waterproof, 100-hour battery time. I'm gonna be using that at our new party. It's even got a little charging station here that's waterproof. It's got a bottle opener on the side. It's pretty cool, on wheels. Picked it up at Costco. I'll see if I can find a link for it. So far it's been great, but it's charging my phone that's doing a time lapse. So we are approaching the point here where we're about to connect. We might just squeak by with having enough, but then I have a bed here up along the house and another in the front that I'd like to get done as well, while I have the help from my laborer here. But my dad is really good at doing all the fine work. He and my mom have gorgeous gardens at their house where they have a ton of flowers, and I'm kind of like a bull in a china shop, and my mom would yell at me if I stepped on her flowers while doing the mulch. So my dad's used to very intricate work. This must be working in like a big warehouse compared to your gardens at home, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
You got little stuff everywhere, little doodads.
7 gardens.
Yeah, 7 pretty full gardens too.
Yeah.
But someday I aspire to be like my parents and have some garden, or have a garden like this bed, be like that. But we're doing good. Alrighty, guys, this is the last little section we have here to join up to the spot that Sarah and I already did when we had some leftover mulch. But here, oh, we got a little section here in front of the rock too. But here is the bed. It's looking really good. My dad and I both have been trying to fill in all the little nooks and crannies around all the rocks to show the rocks. I think they're pretty cool. And yeah, looks awesome. So we have a little bit of mulch left. I'll take a walk over here, show you. I raked up all the stuff that fell out, or shoveled it up into the bucket. That's actually the last like 4 or 5 buckets have all been from that stuff. So it turned out to be more on the ground than I thought. We still have more in the truck. So we're going to, right now I'm gonna move these gutters that we no longer need here, downspouts. And I'm gonna rake out this bed just by hand, get the leaves and stuff out, and we're going to attack this bed. Wraps around into the front here. We have boxwoods and the hydrangeas, so we don't need quite as much mulch up in this front area. And then the last little section I think we're gonna try and do is this section here. Unfortunately, Louie and the neighbor's dog like to roll around in the daylilies here, so my dad and I are gonna chop them down a little bit prematurely for the season, just to make it look a little bit more pleasing to the eye, and we should be all set. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, that's it. My dad and I finished up the back bed a couple hours ago, but we continued on. Let me show you what we got done. Yeah. We're both pretty tired. So here we are on the patio, and the bed looks amazing. What a difference. Remember the first day, the first week that we moved in, you and I, we had that big rainstorm and we started pulling out, just yanking all the weeds.
All the oak.
The little saplings and stuff.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah.
It was disgusting, but this is great.
It's much
terrific.
better.
Yeah.
So we got the whole bed done. It looks really good. We raked out and mulched all the boxwood here along the house. Planted a little mum that Sarah bought the other day. We went to the other side of the steps here. Looks great. And we came along in the front of the house and raked out all the hydrangea and boxwood beds. And we came to the other side and we trimmed up all of the daylilies because Louie and the neighbor's dog Rivers trampled them all, so we got that out. Got the tarp here with some of the trimmings. Louie has been helping us all day, right, buddy?
Has he been helping?
He's been helping. And then we did so much done, I don't know where to go next. Then we came down here by the little potting shed barn. We pulled a ton of rocks out of this little area. There's nothing here now, but we loosened up all the dirt, pulled out some rocks, then spread mulch in the little fern garden here. It's looking really good. And then finally, I'm not gonna walk down, but we ripped out the grass all along the Japanese maple there and created a little bed. That way I don't have to get too close to it while using the tractor or the mower and stuff like that. And then we came over to the spruce and the hydrangea tree and finished off the evening with mulching that. Next culprit is probably gonna be those two hydrangea bushes. I'm probably gonna just rip out all the grass around them and in between. It's really rocky in there and it's kind of tight for the mower and the tractor and stuff to get through there. So I'll probably make one big oval bed for that. And then you can see over, we still have a little bit of mulch left in the back of the truck. So that'll cover this little bed that we're gonna do, and that's a wrap. Well, all right, guys, that's gonna wrap up this video. You know when my dad folds up the tarp, that the day is over. The big tool rack on the back of the tractor there was a huge help today.
Huge.
Just being able to carry all the tools around all day from little work area to work area.
Yeah.
Big help. The tractor, AKA the most expensive wheelbarrow on earth, served its purpose today between the mulch and throwing rocks in the bucket and the weeds and everything. It was just fantastic.
Yeah. Hey, let me ask you, what are you doing with that roof?
Yeah,
They know about that roof.
The roof, yeah, people have commented on the roof.
Hey, you know,
I did the wet and forget, but you know.
yeah, you forgot it.
That's what the instructions said.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna have to tackle the roof of the potting shed another day. It's covered in moss. But as always, guys, if you like this stuff, give us a big thumbs up. Haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button down below. Any questions, comments, feedback, put it in the comments section below. Also in the video description, Dude Ranch DIY shirts. They are on spring.com. We got shirts, we got stickers, we got hoodies, we got crew necks, we got long sleeves, we got tank tops, we got tumblers, no masks. Masks was an option, but I didn't do the mask. Anyway, that link is down in the description below. But as always, I'm Jake.
I'm Bob.
This is Dude Ranch DIY. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you here next time.